Today, we're diving into a super important topic: how to travel green and reduce your carbon footprint. I'll be going through some quick and easy tips that will not only make your trips better, but also be better for the environment. So, let's jump right in and learn how we can protect our beautiful planet while still having amazing adventures. And if you want exact breakdowns, details, and product recommendations that will help you save money and have the best traveling experiences, then definitely check out the link in the description for some helpful tips. First things first, why should we care about sustainable travel? Well, travel has a big impact on the environment. From the planes we fly in to the hotels we stay at, everything adds up. By making small changes in how we travel, we can make a huge difference. Sustainable travel helps protect our natural landscapes, preserves wildlife, and supports local communities. Plus, it feels really good knowing you're doing your part to help the earth. Let's start with choosing eco-friendly accommodations. When you're planning your trip, look for hotels or hostels that are environmentally conscious. Many places now have certifications for being eco-friendly. These certifications mean they use renewable energy, recycle, reduce water usage, and do lots of other great things to protect the environment. Staying at these places can help reduce your carbon footprint. Websites like Green Key, Green Globe, and EarthCheck list accommodations that meet high environmental standards. Airbnb and other vacation rentals are also great options. A lot of the time, staying in a home or apartment uses fewer resources than a big hotel. Plus, you get the added bonus of feeling like a local. When you're booking, look for places that mention their eco-friendly practices in their descriptions. It's always a good idea to ask the host about their sustainability efforts too. Many hosts will be happy to share how they're contributing to a greener planet. Next, let's talk about transportation. One of the biggest ways to reduce your carbon footprint is by choosing greener ways to get around. Flying is often unavoidable, but you can make smarter choices even when you have to fly. For example, try to book non-stop flights. Planes use a lot of fuel during takeoff and landing, so fewer stops mean less fuel burned. If you can, fly with airlines that are committed to reducing their carbon emissions. Some airlines even let you offset your carbon footprint by donating to environmental projects when you book your flight. Airlines like Delta, United, and British Airways offer such programs. Once you arrive at your destination, think about how you get around. Public transportation is fantastic because it reduces the number of cars on the road and cuts down on emissions. Trains, buses, and even bicycles are excellent options. Many cities have bike-sharing programs, which are not only eco-friendly, but also a fun way to see the sights. Walking is another great way to explore a new place, and it's completely carbon-free. If public transport isn't an option, consider carpooling or using ride-sharing services like Uberpool or Liftline, which combine trips to reduce the number of vehicles on the road. Another way to travel green is by supporting local communities. When you spend money at locally owned businesses, you're boosting the local economy and reducing the need for goods to be shipped long distances. This means fewer emissions from transportation. Eat at local restaurants, shop at markets, and stay in locally owned accommodations. This not only helps the environment, but also gives you a more authentic travel experience. Look for tours and activities run by local guides, which usually have smaller group sizes and a lower environmental impact. Mindful travel practices are also really important. One of the simplest things you can do is to reduce your waste. Bring a reusable water bottle and fill it up instead of buying plastic bottles. Many places have safe drinking water, and you can always use a filter if you're unsure. Carry a reusable shopping bag, utensils, and a straw to avoid single-use plastics. Every little bit helps. Invest in a good travel mug for your coffee or tea, and always say no to plastic bags and packaging when you shop. These tips are eco-friendly and will also help you save some money. When it comes to activities, choose eco-friendly options. Hiking, biking, and wildlife watching are all low-impact ways to enjoy nature. Avoid activities that harm the environment or exploit animals. For example, skip the elephant rides and instead visit sanctuaries that protect animals and their habitats. If you love the water, go for snorkeling or kayaking instead of jet skiing or motorboating. Many destinations now offer eco-tours that focus on sustainability and environmental education, which can be both fun and enlightening. And of course, always respect the local environment. Stick to marked trails when you're hiking to avoid damaging fragile ecosystems. Don't pick plants or flowers, and never disturb wildlife. leave no trace by taking all your rubbish with you and recycling whenever possible. If you can, participate in local conservation efforts. Many destinations offer opportunities to volunteer in environmental projects, which can be a rewarding way to give back while traveling. Programs like WWOOF, Worldwide Opportunities on Organic Farms, allow you to work on farms in exchange for food and accommodation, giving you a hands-on way to support sustainable agriculture. Another important aspect of sustainable travel is energy consumption. Be mindful of your energy use in accommodations. Turn off lights, air conditioning, and electronics when you're not using them. Many eco-friendly accommodations already have measures in place to reduce energy use, but you can do your part too. Taking shorter showers and reusing towels also helps save water and energy. If your accommodation offers a linen reuse program, participate in it. These small actions can significantly reduce your environmental footprint. Packing light is another great tip. The heavier the plane, the more fuel it needs. So, packing only what you need can actually help reduce carbon emissions. Plus, it makes traveling easier. Choose versatile clothing that you can mix and match and only bring what you really need. Think about the impact of souvenirs too. Instead of buying mass-produced items, look for handmade, locally produced goods. This supports local artisans and reduces the carbon footprint associated with shipping mass-produced goods around the world. Plus, you'll have unique and meaningful mementos from your trip. Items like handmade jewelry, local crafts, and artisanal food products are great choices. Now, let's talk about carbon offsets. Carbon offset programs allow you to invest in environmental projects that reduce greenhouse gases, such as reforestation or renewable energy initiatives. By offsetting your carbon footprint, you can help balance out the emissions from your travels. Many travel companies and airlines offer carbon offset options when you book your trip. It's a simple way to make a positive impact. Websites like Gold Standard and carbonfund.org offer reliable offset programs that you can contribute to directly. Finally, spread the word. Share your sustainable travel experiences with others. Encourage your friends and family to adopt eco-friendly travel habits. The more people who are aware of the importance of sustainable travel, the bigger the impact we can all have. Social media is a great platform for sharing tips and inspiring others to travel green. Use hashtags like #sustainabletravel and #ecofriendlytravel to join the conversation and reach a wider audience. So there you have it. Traveling green and reducing your carbon footprint is easier than you might think. By making mindful choices about where you stay, how you get around, and what you do, you can have amazing adventures while protecting the planet. Remember, every little bit helps, and together we can make a big difference. Thanks for watching and happy travels. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel tips and adventures. See you next time.